Went to U of M. What we thought was going to be one surgery ended up being 2 open heart surgeries, 2 brain surgeries, and stomach surgery, cardiac arrest, and uncontrollable seizures. We lived there for 3 months. Through that process, we learned that Michigan was our home because the people that helped us out were incredible. People like you. It was Michigan values that really endeared me more to this state. It was the values that I grew up with in Pennsylvania. It was bringing us dinner every night. It was taking care of our other 2 dogs. It was taking other 2 children, taking care of our 3 dogs, mowing my lawn, everything that we needed to do to survive, allowing me to work from the hospital. That's when we decided we were staying in Michigan and we were going to make this our home. I like to say that I'm a convert to Michigan, and converts have the strongest faith. I'm a proud Michigander now. 2 of my 3 children have been born here. Decided to run for Congress because of my children and the mortgaging of their future with the spending that's been going on. Also, the tipping point for me was the healthcare debate. When Mark Schauer was not having any open town hall meetings in August, I said that's enough. You have a Congress that has the raw power to do whatever they want, and you have the people that say no, stop, and they do it anyway. Mark Schauer not having open town hall meetings in August when people want to tell him what they believe should happen with this healthcare bill, and he refuses to do it. Then he comes back after he votes the way he does to have his open town hall meetings to explain to you all why he voted in your best interest. I believe that's contemptuous and arrogant, and that's not proper representation of this district in the sense that the people are supreme, not the government. And right now the folks down in D.C. have it the other way around. Those are the reasons I'm running for Congress. I'm a veteran. I understand veterans issue. I understand that post-traumatic stress disorder is a huge issue. We have the highest suicide rate, highest divorce rate right now in the armed services. We don't do a good enough job in dealing with it. And we have traumatic brain injuries gone sky high because we have good equipment now that protects our soldiers, keeps them alive, but their injuries are a lot more severe. We need to do a better job in helping our Marines and our soldiers when they come home and their families. I also am a big business owner. I'm a small business owner. I'm part owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I also am a part owner with my brothers and sisters of some small restaurants. So I understand it's not just over taxation, it's over regulation that makes it hard for you to survive. So many restaurants, a small example, that you have to wait for inspectors, you have to pay owners fees. And then if you even get beyond that, something will happen where say you have to move this broiler over a foot and it'll keep you from opening your doors for another month, and you don't have the capital to survive. You don't even open your doors before you have to close down. It's that kind of mentality that we need to get beyond. I grew up with Ronald Reagan and Margaret Thatcher. Those are my political icons. I believe in smaller government, less taxes, and more freedom for the individual. And right now we have a government that doesn't believe in that. They believe in big government, more spending, and then we can tax our way into prosperity. Michigan needs to become business friendly again. I want my children not only to grow up here, I want them to go to school here, but I don't want them to outsource them to Indiana, Ohio, Texas, or Florida because they can't get a job here. I mean, how many of your kids and grandkids don't live here anymore because they can't get a job? They want to live here, but they can't. I want to make this more business friendly. I want people to stay here, move here, and come back here. Those are the reasons why I'm running. I'll answer any questions. I am a proud member of the NRA. I'm a personal handgun owner as well, and I'm a hunter, but I believe more in personal security. In fact, when I went to Iraq, I taught my wife how to use a handgun because we didn't live in the best place in San Diego. There are bad places in San Diego. I remember right before I left, there was a helicopter at night over our backyard because we had an alleyway in back that said, and the loudspeaker came on from the police helicopter saying, "Don't leave your homes." So I'm like, great, I'm going to Iraq right now. My wife knew how to do it. All right, thank you.
Does anyone have any questions for Brian before we let him sit down? He hasn't been here before. There's a primary coming up in August with his first contest with Tim Wilbur, and then the winner of that contest will face off with the Democrat contender. So if anyone has any questions, this is a good time to do it.
Joel.
You have your concealed pistol license yet?
I do not.
Check.
I know it's a phone call.
Check the credentials. Wait on class.
He's got a good class.
See me after. We were just talking about that, actually.
Anyone else? Something relevant?
Relevant.
Yeah.